Once you have those lines, you're going to bring it up to me and I'm going to draw 4 more lines for you on each side. Then what you're going to do that, you're going to get a ruler and connect those lines.
Connect the dots. It's the lines.
Connect from one edge to the other. When you do this, do 2 lines, then switch your ruler. Meaning, if you try to do the next line, it's hard to get it to stay on there. So flip it that way so it has room to rest. So when you let your hands off, it doesn't fall off. Do these light. Then what you want to do, you have your paper taped to your folder. You're going to use those numbers to figure out that shape. Since there's no room for numbers on here, you're going to use this. So you're going to line that up. And you're going to use those numbers as you look at your plans. So you know that this is the edge of your wood, so you don't need to draw a line on the straight edges. So what I would do is I would put a little mark on where the straight starts, where it ends on 23. So I know between there and there I don't have to draw any line because that's the edge of the pattern. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go line by line and put little dots so I can see how big that little swoop thing is. So the second one is almost touching, third one's below it, then almost straight across, then 31 goes all the way to 38, so it goes to here. Then do a couple lines there. Then I'm going to connect those lines, and that's going to be that swoop. Then, once you've done this shape, I don't grade it. What I graded, I already graded that shape. So in case you didn't do a very good job, what I will do is, if it looks good, fine, I won't do anything. But if it doesn't look good, you might have a hard time with this project, so I'll flip it over and do this for you. So you get the exact proper shape. So if you don't do it perfect, don't worry about it, because I will trace a good shape on the other side. Once I have traced this, what do you do after I trace?
Center punch in the middle of the circle on the end of the handle.
When you do this step, you're not punching a hole all the way through. You're putting a hole so we know where to drill tomorrow. If you punch it too hard, your wood's going to crack and break. So all you need to do is right in the center of that hole, put a dot that kind of looks like that. You don't need it any deeper than that. Right after you do this, what are you supposed to do? Yes?
Sand off grid marks.
If I trace it for you, you want to sand off all those pencil marks. Once you sand it off all those pencil marks, when you put this in the vise, some people are going to do this wrong. Some people, when they put their sanding block in the vise, they did their vise too tight. If you do this too tight, it's going to make damage around the edges. So what you want to do is have it so it's just snug, not super tight. If I make it super tight, it's going to ruin the edges. It's going to dig into the edges. So sand with the grain, that's going this way, and eventually all the pencil marks will go off. Then once it looks like this, then you're done, and that's the last time you'll have to use sandpaper.